Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Okay, so let's have a look. There's somebody here in reflection. Now, could be you, could be them. As you know, these energies can go vice versa. I feel like this is about facing their fears, whoever this is. This person could be prone to negative thinking, and maybe they're trying to battle these inner demons, because I feel like they wish to go back to someone. Maybe if they were really worried about something in the past, if they were having a lot of negative thoughts about someone, something, they will be wanting to go and face those fears and get those truths. If this was someone who's carrying a lot of guilt and remorse for something they've done, they will be coming forward to explain, to get something off their chest, to apologize. Ultimately, this person is, they've been holding back on following their heart, or in the past they did not follow their heart. And now I feel like they are preparing or getting ready to take that action. Afraid to follow their heart because they were going to get hurt, or they felt they would get hurt. But it's a lot of fear-based thinking, negative thinking for this person that probably has a lot to do with ghosts of the past, And so it's almost like wanting to rush to do something, okay? But the cards say slow and steady will win this race, okay? You have the slow and steady card and the come together, which is in the reverse. So we know you're not together, but that you need to take this slow, because if you rush in and go too quickly, you may overlook something, okay? Something of great importance. At the root of this, it felt like this person was feeling unloved. Now, that could come from ghosts of the past. This may be where their attention needs to go. There could be a valuable piece of information there that they need in order to proceed. And until they find that piece of information, it's like, they need to hold back. Yeah. So the Three of Staves over here is in the reverse. The Three of Staves in reverse speaks to somebody who, I feel like this person may have blown a fuse. I feel like they threw in the towel and gave up. Something, it could have been, it's like something unexpected happens or happened. We see that the Three of Staves went into reverse, okay? Because, okay. If I look at the Three of Staves in the upright, okay, because that did come first. And if I look at it in the upright, well, this is about waiting to see if your efforts will bear fruit, if they'll pay off, But if it's in the reverse, they obviously thought it wasn't going to pay off, and that this was just like one-sided, that this person didn't love them, that they were the one that loved the other, but the other didn't love them back. But the moon, the eyes of the moon are closed, indicating that there's something they're not seeing, and I believe it is emotional, and it's coming from those swords. Excuse me. Some disappointment in love that's still affecting them. I feel like in the past that they were uh, preparing to. It's like there was an unexpected shift in direction. It's like they were going in the direction their heart wanted them to go, but something quite unexpectedly happened, and it could have been a misunderstanding. There was something happened to make this person upset, and you may not have seen it coming if this was happening to you. And it would have came out of the blue. They would have caught you off guard, and they would have just said something, but you may not have known what the reasoning was behind that. It's like you're left thinking, what just happened? So in the end, they didn't follow their heart because of something unexpected that happened. So it could be something said or something done that hit a trigger. It could be something that was going on emotionally inside of them because they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted. This person has deep trust issues, you see. Well, if I extend my hand to this person, will they take it or will they betray me, So they did this. They blew a fuse because they thought the person didn't love them. And this, where they sit now, is the consequence of that action. But they can change that. I see a happy event in the future. It is quite possible. So there's something they need to really take their time to think about, and I feel like it is behind them, that is at the base or at the root of how they were thinking. What set them off in that moment and why? What made them react like this and why? If they can find that, I feel like that is the valuable information that they need. Okay? They have it. They just need to find it. And so we see they're doing a lot of thinking here. So they're thinking about you, clearly, and they are thinking about how to proceed, okay? How to change the status of the current, where you are currently. How to change things. This can also be a card of thinking, reflecting, looking back, and recognizing, or there's some sort of recognition that takes place. They could be thinking, wondering if something will ever come to pass, if they will ever be able to change the status. They're thinking about, they're thinking about this person, somebody very close to them, and they're thinking about the health of the relationship, of how it was, So the Nine of Coins, all these coins have a bird on them in different positions, This is a card of misinterpretations, miscommunications, gossip. It could also be messages to come. So let's see. Somebody has a decision. So this somebody has a decision to make for the future. That's this person. That's what they're thinking about, this decision. But they're very, very guarded. Okay. They're looking over their shoulder at these cards here. So they're looking at over their shoulder at the health of a relationship. Um, it's possible that this person's own thoughts were what hung them, because they're looking over their shoulder and they're stepping into this loop. I really feel like this is, see, they're about to hang themselves. I feel like this person did indeed, because of what they were thinking, and this is what they're thinking about. This is what they're remembering. It's what they're recalling. It's what they're thinking about, how they ended up here. And it's what they're supposed to do, because they need that information in order to proceed, because they're really, really anxious to proceed. They're like, oh, they're like ready to go, but they can't, because they're missing that piece of information. Slow and steady wins this race. Okay? Because if you move too fast, you may overlook something of great importance. What is that? That's that piece of missing information. Okay? The missing information that's been causing them all of this worry. It will suddenly, it happens like a light bulb moment. They just kind of suddenly see it. So they need that information for the future. There could be a realization that, oh, maybe I misunderstood something, maybe, because of this. If they can find what triggered them that day, that will give them a better view of things, or will change their view of things. They need to find what that was. What was it? And why did I react that way to it? And that would require deeper thinking. You would have to go deeper on that, this person. So you see them here wanting to persevere with something. This person can be very stubborn, but they are preparing for a new beginning. They are preparing to, they're working on it, overcoming the obstacle, so that they can move forward and proceed with this relationship, so that they can proceed with this new beginning. This person, I feel, can be very fiery, very stubborn. I feel like it's like, with this card in the reverse, it's like they can have mood swings, and any sudden shift could make them act irrationally. Now, I feel like that is what happened back there. There was a sudden shift in thinking because of some misunderstanding, because of maybe something imagined, because of the swords, right? And there's a sudden recognition that it's like a sudden recognition of this in the future here. They're going to understand. They're going to get it. They're finally going to get it, because they're going to make a decision here in the future. I see it. They get the unexpected information. It's at that point, once they find that information, that you're going to see movement here, because they're learning something. Some unexpected information just drops in. It's a light bulb moment. This is a card, it's a very challenging card, so it has been very challenging for this person, but they have learned something. Something perhaps that was hidden from them. This is a card of hidden things and secrets sitting next to them. This can also be that that this person is going to reveal something to you. Okay? And we see that happening. There's the decision again. I'm going to just do it. You know? It could sting, yes, but I'm going to do it. He puts his sword into the ground here. Oh yeah, see this, there's the same king. There's a decision being made. That's the same king. See? Same king. And we have him appearing here. So he's made his decision. And this is about communication. Okay? They are going to persevere with this. Something, oh look at that. Something comes out of the trunk. Look at that. Something from their deep past comes out of the trunk. There's some recognition for that information. You're going to get communication from this person. This is about starting over from scratch. I feel like back here, because of a sudden shift in thinking, I feel like they just weren't willing to hear you out or compromise at all. Okay, they suddenly decided not to follow their heart. They became very cold, very angry, and they may have said something unpleasant in parting. Now, with this card being here, actually, it talks about now being willing to compromise. And that's what they're going to do. Here they are. He's all about negotiations. And so we have the couple here. And I feel like you are, because you are in the upright, you're very interested in hearing what this person has to say. Although you may be somewhat guarded, because, you know, this person did put distance between you. They did say something very unpleasant in parting when they threw in the towel, you know. But they're coming to clear things up. There they are. That's their decision. It's the same, one and the same. Coming to clear all of this up. Okay, so what was hidden initially from this person, I feel, comes to light. But I also feel like what was hidden from you comes to light, because you don't really know why this person reacted the way they did. And if this is not that way, it is in the reverse. It's the other way around, okay? I'm reading it one way, but it could be vice versa. So this will get worked out. You are going to hear from this person. They are going to tell you something, and this could get very, very emotional. All right? I feel like you both want this. I feel like enough time has been wasted, and it is time to have this conversation. It's time to clear this up now. I feel like this person, I feel like time has passed. And once they get that information, that's where things happen. And I don't feel it's that much longer. I feel like this happens fairly soon, that they find this information, because I feel like they've been here for a while. Look, they've been thinking. They've been thinking back here. So, once they have that information, and that's the information they need, what made them react that way, once they find that, the thing is, they need to find that so it doesn't happen again. So, that's why it's so important that they take their time and find that piece of information before rushing into something. Okay? Because if they don't have that information, things are going to repeat. So it's very, very important that they find it now before this conversation takes place. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.